Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. So, guys, today what I wanted to do, we've been working a whole lot on EMC recently, and I still want to progress through this a bit, but I was thinking it might be a good idea to direct our attention back to the armor quest, which we haven't really touched for quite a number of episodes now. I was looking at this. If we go to the IOTA section here, yeah, so we're right here on the Dreadium Samurai armor. So we have the Ethaxium armor, Guardian armor, Superstar Fiery, Plated Corallium, Refined Obsidian, Ender Dragon armor. I feel like we should be able to get through all of these. And then after that, we have the Mystical Agriculture armor. And then after that, we start getting into the Project E armor, the Dark Matter, and the Dark Steel, and this stuff, which leads us into the Wyvern armor, and then eventually the Draconic armor, right? So this is pretty much where we want to go. And now that we have EMC, I feel like a lot of these things should be easy, but I don't know if any of these items have EMC. Oh, this does. Okay, so we only need one ingot, and then we can EMC the rest of that. That'll make that really, really easy. So if we wanted to make this stuff, how do we go about making it? So we need Ethaxium brick plus a life crystal in Amethol. Oh boy. Okay, so we got some more Abyssal Craft stuff to do that we have not done yet. Unless there is some other way to make this that I'm not aware of. I'm not thinking there is, but we should just take a look in our system. Ethaxium, do we have anything in here that is like that stuff? It doesn't appear so. So yeah, I think that our next step is to go to Abyssal Craft. Okay, so I missed a couple recipes here. I was just double checking before I headed off. This recipe right here, I think, is probably going to be the easiest way to do it. And we don't actually have to leave the base to do this. So we need this Ethaxium ingot, which is for these Ethaxium bricks around an Oblivion catalyst. We've made this before in the past. That's the Shard of Oblivions plus some redstone. And we had to do the sacrifice thing, which I think we sacrificed a sheep before, and then we reclaim that sheep before it died, or was it a pig? I don't know. Anyway, we've done that before, and the Ethaxium brick comes from just the Ethaxium smelted, and that comes from an end stone in the transmutation, the transmutator. Looks like we can also do liquid corallium in a fluid transposer, so that would be a thing too. But I think this is probably going to be the easiest way, so let's grab a transmutator. Grab this, and then we needed to get, let's go back into here. So end stone, yeah, that's got to be what we're going to do. So one end stone, and then I think we need the flesh, the corallium plagued flesh. I think this is the one that uses that. This is the one that uses like blaze rods. I always get confused on these guys. So we put that there, that here. I'll put a second one in there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, why did that? That's being, oh, okay, that's being affected by this thing over here. I didn't know that was close enough. That like freaked me out. I was like, why is that going so fast? Well, this has EMC, so let's do this as a backup. Oh, these have EMC too. Let's learn those. So now that we have this, we should be able to smelt that, right? So Ethaxium into this guy, again, EMC, so we'll learn that. And now that we know about this guy, we can make a bazillion of those. Well, I think we only needed like 4 of those, right? So maybe going a little too overboard. And then, now that we have these guys, we need the Oblivion Catalyst. Okay, so this guy is the Shard of Oblivion. Shard of Oblivion, which I don't remember how you make. Okay, it's this recipe here. Can we auto-craft this? Shadow Gem. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of those from the last time we made these things, I'm pretty sure, right? Unstable ingot, stable. Oh yeah, okay, so we have these. So we are gonna need 8 of those guys. System should be able to craft those up quite quickly. And then dull crystal. Those have EMC, so let's learn those and just grab like an additional stack of them. All right, and I think we should be able, once we have a transmutation gem, looks like we can do a few recipes. We only have to do 4 of these, so I think we should be okay. So there's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So now that we have that, can we do this one? No, that's the wrong one. We need to do this. So Shard of Oblivion plus Redstone. For those away. And an Eye of Ender. Okay, so that is all of these things, and we have to do a sacrifice. So what were we doing before? That was a Ender IO thingy, but I can't remember the name of it. It is a vial. There's a cow, a sheep, and a chicken. I think it might have been the sheep that we used before, but honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter. We just have to have some kind of a sacrifice that the ritual will know about. So let's put these guys down. So for those, for these. Not there. Right there. Okay. Eye of Ender in the center, and then we need to grab our book. Very good. And we'll put our sheep down. Do this. And claim the sheep back. Okay, so that's draining the PE. How much of that do we need? I'm not even sure. 5,000 of that. Okay, yeah, so that used the 5,000. So we'll grab this guy. There's our Oblivion Catalyst. And I'm going to put the book back over here so it just stays charged. And I'll move away so like the lightning strikes that happen to the monsters that spawn don't kill me. Okay, so back over here, we needed to do this thing. So there is that guy. And now we can learn this and make all of them. Okay, so now we got a stack what souls are made out of. Okay, so now that we have this, we can do the armor that we were looking for. So we needed to make the helmet. Let's go back. The chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. Okay, so all those are made over here on this table, and we need all of this different armor back as well in order to upgrade. There it is. Very good. So let's do this. And one of those. One of these. I was looking, this armor doesn't have EMC, otherwise I would have learned it already. And one of those. So there we go. Next quest complete. Awesome. Okay, so I don't know how the Guardian armor is going to work. What do these take? These require Guardian scales. And the Guardian scales are used to craft the Guardian weapons, armor, and ultimate material dropped by the Elder Guardian and by Guardians. So I guess our next step is to figure out how to get an Elder Guardian or regular Guardians. So I was trying to figure out how we were going to get Guardians, and then I realized, yeah, we have Ex Nihilo Credo in here, which has these different dolls, so we can drop this one into a barrel of water to spawn a Guardian, and this has EMC on it, that has EMC on it, these have EMC on it, the glowstone, the redstone. I don't really think we need fish, but I'm just going to go ahead and get EMC on all of these different things just so we know about them for the future. Like so. I didn't want to click in there for some reason. Anyway, so I guess I can't shift click out of this thing. I know you can put items over here. This is just kind of like an internal storage. You can put them right here to learn them. You can drop them into here to learn them. I just kind of feel like I just like putting them over here since I don't lose the item. Anyway, we don't really need that. We don't really need that, or that. So we do need this. And in fact, we should probably get a few of those, I think. Maybe. I don't know how many of these we're going to want. I don't know if it drops a scale every time. So let's just... Is this the right barrel? I think that's the right barrel. Does it have to be a stone barrel? It says on this, drop in a barrel of water to spawn Guardian. Okay, well, let's try the stone barrel. Maybe it has to be these. And... boop. Alright, so stone barrel. That's full of water. Try that. Or am I supposed to right-click it on there? Maybe I'm supposed to right-click it on there. I'm supposed to right-click it on there. Okay, so it is spawning pretty slowly. All right, so we're about to get ourselves our first Guardian. There it is, and get booped. Okay, so it did drop it immediately. Awesome. So Guardian drop, Prismarine Crystal, Prismarine Shards. Oh my goodness, that's so good. We no longer have to do the laser thing for those anymore. We can also learn this, which is really what we need in order to make our next armor. Oh, and we can EMC Man, we can EMC all the things. This is so good. I was going to capture the Guardian. I didn't realize how like easy it would be to do this. I was going to capture them and spawn in a bunch of them if it didn't drop these every time. But I don't know if it does drop it every time. But yeah, we're in a good spot here anyway. Now that we can EMC those and it dropped one the first time. So next armor, we can do this one. This does have EMC, so I will learn these. We'll grab these. And that, and this one. Sweet. So there is our next armor set, Guardian armor. We definitely want to learn these. In case something happens, we can always go back to this stage and we don't have to start all the way over from the very beginning, right? So yeah, if we ever want to make this stuff or use this stuff, we can. This has 90% chaos resistance. So this would be like some decent armor for fighting the Chaos Guardian, right? I think that's what the Chaos Resistance means. So now that we have that done, we can go ahead and clear out these different armors. And our next one is the Superstar Armor. So this also has 90% Chaos Resistance. So there's the head, the chest, the legs, and the boots. So these armors, if we look at them, require Wither Bones. Oh, is that it? Really? Well, we already have those. We don't have to do anything about that. Wither Bone. I didn't realize it was going to be that cheap. These also have EMC. Wow, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I thought that was saying a whole lot more. So a stack of those is 4.4 million EMC, and each one has about 70,000 EMC. Okay, I was thinking it said something else for some reason. Anyway, so here is this. This also has EMC on it. 1.25 million. Is that right? I feel like we are gaining EMC here. Maybe not. Maybe the numbers are right. It just seems like it's more than what we're putting into it. I don't know. Anyway, so we will do that and this. And we'll, of course, learn this armor too, because we might as well. So there's a Superstar Armor. So we'll just throw these over here real quick, learn them all. Very good. And we'll claim it. So our next one, Fiery Armor. So this is stuff from the Twilight Forest. These require fiery ingots. There is no EMC on those. That does have essence. I think we made these seeds before. Maybe not. We have Fiery Tear and Fiery Blood. It said that was a tier 4, right? We click on here, Essence tier 4. So I guess the easiest way for us to tell if we made those seeds would be to come into here and just look at the tier 4, which is these. Signalum, Energetic, Fiery. So we have not made those at all yet. That seems like something we should do. So we need 36 ingots and then we can make all of the Fiery. That's probably our next step here. So as far as I can tell, is for us to get these fiery ingots, we have to go back to the Twilight Forest, which we are. And then we're going to have to either kill the Hydras or we're going to have to go kill some more Urgas. I went to look at the Dark Forest that we went to previously, and there was only the one Urgas, so I just kind of started going north here and just came across another Hydra. So I guess we're going to fight a Hydra here, get some of the fiery... Well, I can't remember what it's called, fiery whatever it has. So this should be fairly easy, I would think. All we gotta do is just hit it a few times with our sword. Yeah, so that guy, he's doing the thing. Yeah, we gotta watch out for that move. It doesn't seem that threatening, but we know it is. Let me get this guy, he's got his mouth open. So when they have the mouth open, they're sweating like that or whatever, yeah, that'll like one-shot us, or at least that's what happened before. I don't know if it'll still one-shot us. All right. Easy. There's another. Oh, we just killed the whole thing. Okay, that was fairly easy. Cool. So that's gonna drop some fiery blood, I think, but I don't know how much it drops. Let's take a look here. So that gave us 9. That's only going to give us 4 ingots. I think the next one I come across, I'm going to try doing this Ender Shard and see if we can do WOOT on it so we can spawn in extras. I think that's probably going to be the best way, but I'm not sure if we can do that or not. So that'll be what we try the next time. All right, guys, so I'm just kind of like going up and down and up and down, and I found yet another Hydra right here. So we're going to try the Ender Shard, see if we can do one of these on it. Hopefully we can. That way I don't have to keep like searching around for forever for these things. But yeah, let's get over here and see if we can just left click this thing real quick. Okay, so I hit it, but I don't know if that did anything. Let me do something I can right click on. So this is Hydra head. Is that what we want, Hydra head? Or do we want the Hydra body? Let me clear that out. Let's see if we can do like right on the Hydra instead of the head itself, because we don't really want the head. We want the body, right? Okay, so there is that one. Is that going to show the correct thing now? That is Hydra. Kills 1 out of 0. Okay, so I think that should be good. So now all we got to do is just go down there and kill the Hydra. And then hopefully we can use WOOT to get the rest of our drops that we're looking for here. Okay, that head's done. That head's done. All right, there it is. Oh, no, no, no. I thought we had killed it. Not quite yet. It's almost done, though. There it is. There it is. Let's get rid of this guy. Whoa, whoa. Careful, guy. So this is now fully programmed. Sweet. So if we take that into our WOOT farm, hopefully we should be able to farm up the stuff that this thing drops. Ooh, that one time we had a lot more of the fiery blood. So that's 19 ingots worth. Maybe it's not even worth doing the WOOT farm, but I feel like now that I've gone out of my way to make the program shard, we should give it a try. So it's been a minute since I last used the WOOT mod. I'm trying to like relearn everything. It's been probably, I don't know, couple of months, I think, since we last set up the Big Brother WOOT farm at this point. It's been a while. Anyway, we're making a new one over here. This requires a tier 3 for the Hydra, and we cannot put a tier 3 on a tier 4 structure. So I left this one alone. I tried just, quickly replacing it, but it wouldn't go. So yeah, we are redoing this. Anyway, so we are in the process of making these tier 3 caps, I think. These over here. Yeah, the factory tier 3 caps. So let's see if we can make those real quick. So I got 1, and we need a total of 5 of those. 2, oh no. All right, we have them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we should have everything. We're still missing something. And it might be the stuff under this. I'm not actually sure what we're missing here. Underneath this block, I can't really see what we have here. That's the factory heart. Let's remove this. So underneath that block, we have nothing, a blank space, and we have premium power cell, and then the factory importer and stuff. That might be what we need. Yeah, it's like I said, it's been a minute since I last did this. I could be missing a block somewhere around here as well. I hope not. But yeah, I had to bust out the, I can't remember the name of that thing. It's like the guide, essentially, right? The factory layout. This thing puts the little ghost blocks around that kind of show you what you need to place. But yeah, I think it might just be that we need the power cells and the factory importer and exporter at this point. So I'm going to continue on to make those things, and hopefully we can get this going. Okay, so the factory formed once I put on the power cell, the factory importer, and then once this exporter was installed, then it started working. But it looks like we are getting quite a bit of this fiery blood at a time, which is really, really good. I'm not sure how long we need this thing to go. Like, I can't imagine why we're going to need this many Hydra trophies and these other things. Once we get enough of this fiery blood, I feel like we can probably just turn this farm off and maybe repurpose it for another tier 3. I don't know. But we don't have any upgrades on here. We could have like the mass upgrade. We could have like the looting, all that kind of stuff. We don't have any of these different upgrades on there. I think the mass upgrade makes it kill like 3 at a time if you put the tier 3 on there. Yeah, anyway. and the rate would speed it up. But I think this is going fast enough for what we need here. So that right there alone, that's 20 more ingots. So I think we should be pretty well set here. So let's take a look. Let me put some of these things away, clear out my inventory real quick. So if I wanted to make myself, let's get rid of all of that stuff. I wanted to make the fiery ingot. That is, once again, we need some ember crystals, which is fine. Those are EMCable, so that makes it even better. Abyssal Night ingots, again, EMC. Blaze rods, EMC, and then we have the fiery blood. So we should be pretty much good to go. I'm going to make sure that we can have everything that requires EMCable over here, so we don't run out of any of this stuff. That would be bad. So we'll do that, and I'll just grab a few stacks of everything. So there's that. Grab a few stacks of that one. And then the blaze rods. Can I can't do that. Do that. Okay. Oh, whatever. We got plenty of this stuff now in my inventory. So if I wanted to make these things, and we just wanted to make, I think it was 36 of them. I think we should be able to do that now, no problem. There we are, 36 of those. And let's come back over here and just kind of take a look. Now that we've stepped away from it for just a few seconds, yeah, we got 51 more fiery in there, and we're getting all these different tier shards. It's kind of weird that we're getting tier 4 shards on a tier 3 spawner. I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Anyway, I think we can probably just turn this thing off. Is there a way to turn this off? I thought you could look in these things. Can I not do it if I'm like right clicking with my pickaxe? Okay, so it doesn't appear that there is like an on off switch, so I guess we just break the controller and the multi-block disassembles, and it should no longer be doing anything else, which is perfectly fine. If we ever need more of that stuff, we can do that. Or if we ever want to change this to be a different type of spawner, that's probably going to be the preferred thing. But anyway, over here at a factorizer, we can just throw those in there and get our 4 blocks of fiery. There it is. And then we can take that and turn that into this stuff. So I'll go ahead and make these seeds. I'll 10 them, and then we'll be back. Again, I'm just going to point out how easy it is to 10 these things with the sprinklers and the astral sorcery tick acceleration that we got going on here. Anyway, so we have plenty of fiery ingots now, guys. Plenty. So now we should be able to come over here, get rid of that, and start making... Oh, you know what? I did not bookmark the next armor, did I? Let's claim this. So that was our fiery seeds, and then back over to Iota. And this one, yeah, I need to go through and bookmark each one of these guys so we have easy access to it. And we're getting rid of the superstar stuff. We already made that. Did I learn the superstar armor? Man, I cannot remember now. I feel like it's been forever. Yeah, I must have done that already. Okay, so we have that available. So back over here, we wanted to do the fiery boots. And these do not have EMC. The fiery leggings, the chest plate, and finally the helmet. Now this armor still is not as good as the stuff that we're currently using. I don't think it's only got that armor toughness of 1.5 on each piece. And this armor, we got 3, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I think the armor that we're currently using is still better. All right, so I'll put all that stuff away and unbookmark this stuff here. So that one is done. Next one is plated corallium armor. Is this something that we're going to be able to do? There's some more abyssal craft stuff. I feel like we should be able to just knock this out real fast. And that requires corallium plates, which is refined corallium and corallium pearls. Well, I feel like we've made those before. Maybe we haven't, but we have the corallium pearls, and then we needed the refined corallium ingot, which is one of these chunks of corallium smelted, or we can just grab that and EMC a whole bunch of those. Okay, so we have that learned. So we'll do a stack of those guys, and then we should just be able to make one of these. Oh, the pearls are EMCable as well. Just throw that in there. And then there's that. Here's a stack of those guys, and I think that's all we needed, right? Let's go back to this. Yeah, that's all we need. And do these have EMC? These don't. So we'll just go ahead and craft this armor up. So that would be the head, the chest plate, the leggings, and then finally the boots. Now these seem to have a decent amount of armor and the armor toughness. But yeah, again, we're just using these as a stepping stone until we get to the better armor that we are looking for. Okay, cool. So those ones are done. So the next ones after that are going to be refined obsidian. Still does not look like we have EMC on any of these pieces. And I think we have this stuff on auto craft. Refined obsidian ingot. Refined obsidian ingot. Yeah, we have that on auto craft. So I'll craft that up. We'll do one of those. I'll EMC that. We'll make the next set of armor and we'll be right back, guys. Now this armor here is more like it. It does have an armor toughness of 4 on every piece, which is more than what we have. And I think the overall protection on the armor is better. Yeah, I think so. And it looks like, what is this HP 650? Does that mean we get that many more hit points, or is that just talking about the durability? I think that might just be the durability on it. No EMC on that, but that's fine. We'll claim it, and then we'll move on to the Ender Dragon armor. This does have EMC, so we can always go back to this particular armor should we choose to. And this stuff requires us to have Ender Dragon scales. Okay. How is the armor on this? Ooh, this has a lot of armor and a lot of toughness. This is better. This is way better than our current armor right now. So yeah, we might actually switch over to this stuff. So Ender Dragon scale, which we have 36 of. Let's just go ahead and learn these real quick. Throw those into here, take a stack, burn those. Okay, so one more set of armor to go here, and then we are pretty well set for today, I think. So there's the chest plate, the leggings, and finally, the boots. Very, very good. So I'll have to take my Mending, Unbreaking, Protection 4 off of these and add it to this armor. But let's just kind of take a look at this. Look kind of silly with the Galacticraft stuff still on us, but yeah, this armor looks pretty good. What does it look like from behind? Guys, does this armor make my butt look fat? Does it? Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode here for today. Yeah, not a lot of crazy stuff going on in this episode, but getting that tier 3 WOOT farm set up, that was kind of cool. It's been a minute since we last redid WOOT. And then being able to see that we can do that with the, what was it, the Hydra? Yeah, that's really awesome. I do want to start working towards getting the other armors knocked out. So this is probably going to be our armor for a little while. I'm sure we're going to blast right through the Mystical Agriculture armor and go straight for the Draconic Evolution as soon as possible. But yeah, I think this is a good change for now. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.